Hey there. So I thought I'd make this little video because I've been watching a bunch of other videos on YouTube today that have kind of reminded me of something that I've kind of been meaning to say for a while. And this is specifically to leftists out there, and leftists like, for example, Thunderfoot, Dean Esme, etc. Um, Things are getting a little more polarized politically as things go along, and we've started to notice that when it comes to a question of logic, fairness, equality under the law, etc., um, you guys lean towards leftism before you lean towards men's issues, for example. So I'd just like to point out that I have yet to see any kind of real leftist response to things like the social justice warriors or now these Antifa fags that are running around, uh, basically making anybody from the left look like a total fucking asshole. And the worst part is that all of you lefties, all of you so-called rational people, um, none of you do a damn thing about this. You don't. Except, I guess, I could say Sargon of Akkad, except I very highly doubt that he's really, truly a leftist in the current sense. Um, why do I have a problem with leftists? Why do I keep poking away and saying leftist, leftist, leftist? It's not because I'm right wing. It's not because I'm a George Bush supporter. It's not because I'm some kind of Republican. I'm a Canadian, and I found both Ronald Reagan and George Bush to be the scariest fucking people on the planet. The only people worse than George Bush and Ronald Reagan, in my view, is Obama and Hillary Clinton. You people are fucking crazy if you think that anybody is buying your shit. The only people that are buying the narrative that you're trying to sell are you. And it's because you're more married to the leftist ideology, the utopian ideal of a communist fucking paradise. You're more married to that than you are to any other thing. Every fucking last one of you is attached to the men's movement as a vehicle to getting what you're ultimately after, which is a leftist utopian paradise. There is no such thing as a true leftist MRA. And I say that because I've yet to fucking see one of you question a damn thing about the leftist ideology you brought into this thing once you got into this thing. Now, can I make a similar argument towards the right? Abso-fucking-lutely. It is the same church lady fucking moralizing that we hated in the 80s and 90s from the right that we are now getting from the left. It is the same do as I say, I know what is best bullshit that the right was feeding us in the 80s and 90s that we are now getting in the 2000s and 2010s from the left. Now, you can make an argument one way or the other that somebody has something better to say or it's more moral or fuck that. Fuck that. It is authoritarianism. It is, in this case, totalitarianism, leftists, and it is a leftist viewpoint, by the way, to be totalitarian. It is not a right-wing view. Authoritarian, sure, I can see that. Totalitarian, abso-fucking-lutely not. Every totalitarian society in the history of the world has been left-wing. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that includes the National Socialist Democratic Party, Workers' Party of Germany. The Nazis were not right-wing. I don't give a fuck what your teacher told you. They were a left-wing party. So were the fascists in Italy. And you want to know who else is left-wing? The fascists in America. The people that are trying to shut down your ability to speak. The people that are trying to impose the state in every facet of your life. They're all left wing, all of them. Now, I understand if you're a lefty, you figure that I believe in justice and I believe in the collective and I think that people are basically good. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're full of shit. You are a shill for the exact same system that got us where we are fighting for our very existence. And you're an apologist for the fucking policies that got us where we are now. Now, does this mean that if you're a right wing, you're automatically a good person? Absolutely fucking not. But here's the difference between a right winger and a left winger. A right winger will listen to what you have to say and dismiss you on what you have to say. A left winger will hear, I'm right wing, and automatically assume you're evil. I can just totally disregard every fucking word out of your mouth. Your cult members, you're mindless fucking zombies. Every last fucking one of you.